My name is Vincent Kolb-Lugo. I'm a radio producer at South Carolina Public Radio. And what that means is that I'm responsible for a lot of the content you hear and the continuous broadcast that you hear when you're listening to the radio. Also, I get to do some cool things like putting together an afternoon news and weathercast. That means that I come into the studio, which you see. I pick some news, do a little writing, record it, and make sure that it's good for the air. And then I go load it into our system so that you guys get to hear it on the other end. In January, I'll be the host of a newscast and a weathercast starting probably in the new year. So you'll hear me doing that as well. I'll give a little news and weather in the afternoons for folks. One thing that's really, I think, unique and interesting about South Carolina Public Radio is some of the certain programs we have, like Nature Notes and Walter Edgar's Journal. These are programs that, when I compare them to other public radio stations I've listened to, I've never heard before, but we have this unique long-form programming that I think is very important, especially now when everybody's kind of inundated with media, whether it's your Facebook or Twitter feeds or going home and flipping on the TV or then in the car with your radio. You've got a lot of information coming at you. You need to make sure that you get good information and not bad information. My favorite part about my job is something breaking is happening. For example, Hurricane Matthew, that was 7 straight days of coming in every day, making sure I was speaking to the right people, getting comments from folks so that I could put together a little report, get it on air for folks, and you guys could get information that's up to date and relevant to your situation. We had people covering the different state agencies and then trying to actually go out into the field and speak with people who were either evacuating, the low country, who were taking in people at shelters. It's a really busy but kind of stressful but still really exhilarating thing to do.